So in the middle here, we have Lady Justice, the Lady of the Lake, if you know the Arthurian legend. And the Justice card is, very much about balance and fairness. So if you're dealing with whatever situation you're dealing with this week that may be a focus, you want to be approaching this situation really trying to look at all sides. A judge and trying to remove emotion from it a little bit, because a judge wants to look at the facts. You know what I mean? They don't want to get too caught up in the emotional aspects of a situation. When it comes right down to it, they want to know, who's been what are the actions, what's really been going on, what are the facts of the situation, and try to remove the emotions so that they can make a fair and just decision based on weighing both sides and everything that's going on. So really trying to make sure you have an open mind this week is probably going to be beneficial. On a very practical level, this could mean things going your way, fairness. I think this card has been coming up quite a bit lately. So wanting things to be fair and just is something that is on probably a lot of our minds lately. So then we have this beautiful Ace of Spears, which is the Ace of Wands in a traditional deck. And this, again, newness, new passion, new ideas, new energy. So this is that idea, that new, thing you hear about that you're totally excited about, like a new exercise program, a new, maybe you'd never heard of zip lining. Maybe you heard about this job and you're really excited because it feels like it would really fit with something that would sort of feed your soul, that really gets you excited. It could be a relationship. Again, we have to have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. It could be that you've met someone recently that is really stirring up emotions and passion in you, or that you're really searching for that, whether you realize it or not. Or you are looking for that which is emotionally fulfilling, and it could very much be in work or in just meaning for your life in general. So the past situation that's still influencing us, but that's sort of fading away, is the Knight of Shields. So knights bring about change, and the shields or pentacles or discs or earth, whatever, depending on the deck you're using. This change is very slow and methodical, and it has been planned out for a very long time. So this card sort of fading into the past means that probably something has transpired recently that is a culmination of a lot of work and effort over quite a period of time. This wasn't instant gratification by any means. It's something you thought about and planned for quite some time, and is finally coming to fruition. So it could be, it could be a million things. This is a general reading, but say you've been in school and working toward a degree, or been in your job for a very long time, and, accumulated all this expertise and everything. And, this Justice card could just be that, all that hard work and planning, you feel like it's finally like, I'm finally getting my my dues, my things are working out in my favor, and after all this hard work I've put into the situation. Crowning us this week is the Page of Shields. So you can, some people read all these different, I'm doing sort of a mini Celtic cross. People do read all the different card positions in different ways. And this one, it can be like what you most desire in this situation, or like what your conscious mind, really wants. Like these aces are more in sort of the background and maybe even subconscious realm. This is what you really, in your mind, what you say you want, what you're thinking about. So we have the Page of Shields, and the Page of Shields or Pentacles or whatever, depending on the deck you're using. This is sort of an offering, and the Knight can even sometimes appear this way, but usually there's a young person offering a pentacle. So it's messages. And so I really would say this is a new beginning in work, in home, in health, in something like we want something really practical to change in our lives, and to spark a new beginnings. That's tying back into those aces. So we're really anxious, not anxious. We're just really ready for some tangible change. So as much as I was saying with the Justice card, it's like a shift in your perception. There's a lot of really grounded energy here that wants really tangible, practical change to come about. And boy, that's what we get here. So I'm just going to throw out a bunch of different meanings with the Chariot. I mean, this can literally mean getting a new car. It can mean traveling. It can mean moving. Those are sort of the more practical things that this can, this can definitely mean getting a new job, taking charge of your life and setting a new course. It's really about you being in the driver's seat, and instead of sort of going through life reacting and just feeling like life is living you instead of you living life and steering your life where you want to go. This is about purposeful action and making a plan and directing your life the way you want to go, and really accepting more responsibility for it instead of like just reacting to situations around you. So boy, there's really it's like taking charge, making this Justice card is about making a decision. It's a judgment, if you think about it that way. As sort of a judge or a court system, they kind of weigh everything, and then they make a decision. And so this decision is, I want to bring in this newness. I want to bring in this Ace of Cups. I want to bring in this Ace of Wands. I want to take charge of my life. And I've done all the groundwork for a really long time, and I'm ready now that I've got myself set up properly. It's time to go. No more of that slow moving pentacles. It's like I want the offer, and I want to go. I'm going and making it happen. So let's see what these sort of overall outcome cards are. Wow, the Star, healing, wishes coming true, following our dreams, following our own inner guidance too, and again, moving forward. really looking at the big picture and looking forward and going for something. Another major arcana. And the Queen of Wands. And this is the energy you need to, this, like, she should be definitely driving this chariot because she is fiery. She's going to take charge. And I love that I chose this deck this week because I was going to use another deck and I decided at the last minute because I love this depiction of her. If you look, the seas are extremely choppy around her, and she is not sitting there like worrying about this choppy emotions or whatever's going on. She is just sort of holding that rope and looking forward because she is so determined, and nothing's going to dampen her spirits, not even a storm at sea. And she is going to push forward, stay motivated, stay passionate about what she wants, and make it happen. She's amazing that way. This is a great energy. So, and pair that with this Ace of Wands. So there's a lot of really exciting action, energy, movement, us taking charge, us steering our course, and kind of going for it a little bit. Like maybe for some of you who've been more conservative in the past, there may be sort of this shift this week where you're like, you know what? I've been so conservative and I've made, and it's great, and I've set myself up, but perhaps I've been a little too safe, and it's time to give myself permission to have this excitement, you know, to feel exhilarated and for a real fresh new beginning. I mean, we also have a page here, which is another new beginning, new beginning. I mean, this is the ultimate victory, go for it card. The Chariot, the Star. I mean, this is like, you almost couldn't pick. I mean, if you wanted to go out and hand pick some awesome cards in the deck, this would be it. You know, these would be among the top ones. So I feel like this is just telling you to go for it. Like, it's time to act. It's time to move. It's time to take a chance on a new job, a new relationship, move across to another country. I mean, it's like, it's really time to sort of shake it up if you've been feeling sort of stagnant or that, just sort of ready for a new beginning. Pretty cool. Lots of the energy is really exciting and positive, and it's kind of like the Fool energy, like, but not in a foolish way. I don't read the Fool that way. It's like, just go for it. It's time to go for it. You deserve these new beginnings. Take charge and make it happen. So I really appreciate you stopping by and supporting my channel. And have a great one. Bye.